2018 Mazda CX-9. 2018 Mazda CX-9 review. The 2018 CX-9 is a bit more than just an attractive face. It's an actual pleasure driving automobile. 4.5-star overall score. With 3 rows of seats as well as a loaded feature list to meet a growing family's needs, the 2018 Mazda CX-9 is probably the best, and best-looking, big crossovers available. But it's more than merely a pretty face. Additionally, it is a genuine pleasure they are driving. The CX-9 delivers what most SUV owners need, if you are of comfort and refinement, a great deal of room and modern connected technology. In its top signature trim level, the CX-9 even flirts using a look and feel that you will expect of the Audi or Volvo. It's the most luxurious example in the class. That the CX-9 actually drives effectively, it's quick and alert after you stomp within the gas or bend it right into a turn, is icing about the cake. Taste being subjective, the CX-9 strikes among the best poses among family SUVs. No safe, middle-of-the-road body design here. This is clean and windswept, with sharp edges and just right proportions. It won't suit every buyer, however it is a standout look. Inside and around that striking shape, you will discover plenty of safety and connected tech with an interior highlighted by leather, aluminum and rosewood accents, dependent upon trim level. The CX-9 makes some compromises, however. At about 72 cubic feet with second and third row seats folded, cargo capacity just isn't as cavernous as others inside the class, as well as third row isn't especially accommodating either, no less than not in comparison to the one in a competitor such as Honda Pilot. These are the trade-offs to the impeccable style we lauded earlier. But overall, the CX-9 delivers an all-around package that makes it one of the better 3-row SUVs around the market. Notably, we picked the 2018 Mazda CX-9 as one of best family SUVs and best midsize SUVs because of this year. What's new? For 2018, the Mazda CX-9 delivers a few small but useful changes. Standard on all models is Mazda's G-Vectoring control, a brand new electronic system which the company says improves steering and stability in turns. All trims offer new standard security features and driver aids, which range from blind spot monitoring on sport trims to front parking sensors on upper trims. With 20-inch wheels and upgraded interior trim, the Grand Touring model looks great and includes several driver safety aids, for example frontal collision warning and mitigation and lane departure intervention. We liked it a whole lot that we bought one. But we find the Grand Touring and then report on its number of features. We actually think a CX-9 Touring model while using optional Touring Premium package will satisfy most buyers. This configuration adds a lot of the Grand Touring's features, navigation, premium Bose audio, sunroof, yet still costs less. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Mazda CX-9 can be a 3-row crossover SUV that seats 7 passengers. It's available in Sport, Touring, Grand Touring and Signature trim levels. All CX-9s are powered using a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder engine, 250 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque, paired using a 6-speed automatic transmission. Front-wheel drive is standard, and all-wheel drive is optional. Standard features for the Sport include 18-inch alloy wheels, automatic LED headlights, tri-zone automatic climate control, a leather-wrapped tire, a height-adjustable driver's seat, 60-40 split folding second-row seats, 50-50 split folding third-row seats, a rear-view camera, Bluetooth, Mazda's Connect infotainment system which has a 7-inch display, along with a 6-speaker audio system. Also included is blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert as well as a low-speed automatic emergency foot brake useful in urban and congested traffic. The Touring trim enhances sport features with automatic wipers, heated mirrors, an electrical liftgate, keyless ignition and entry, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, heated front seats, leather upholstery, power adjustable front seats, an 8-inch infotainment display and a couple of USB ports inside second row center armrest. The Touring also adds more security features that include automatic high beams, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning and intervention, and enhanced automatic emergency braking. The Grand Touring trim further dresses things up with 20-inch wheels, adaptive headlights, LED fog lights, roof rails, a sunroof, back and front parking sensors, a head-up display with traffic sign recognition, driver seat memory functions, retractable sunshades with the middle row seats, heated second row seats, a heated leader, aluminum interior trim, additional interior lighting, a navigation system, a 12-speaker Bose premium speakers and satellite radio. At the top on the range will be the signature trim, which adds exterior LED accent lighting, premium leather upholstery and rosewood interior trim. All-wheel drive is standard about the signature. Some from the features on higher trims can be purchased on supporting models as options. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions which can be fundamentally similar. The S within this review depend on our full test of the 2016 Mazda CX-9 Signature, Turbo 2.5 liters inline-4, 6-speed automatic, AWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the CX-9 has gotten some minor revisions. Our findings remain applicable to this particular year's model, however. Driving. The Mazda CX-9 is just one of those vehicles that turns the "it drives" such as a smaller car description. It feels more athletic than competitors on the winding road and is much more maneuverable in trickier confines. The turbocharged engine has enough power to meet up with most drivers. Acceleration. Plentiful power and sharp response off of the line. The CX-9 doesn't have trouble passing slower traffic, and it also easily accelerates on top of things when merging onto a highway. Power tapers off because the engine nears red line, so our 0 to 60 miles per hour run took 7.3 seconds, about average just for this class. Braking. The brakes feel firm, dependable as well as simple to modulate in everyday driving. And the CX-9 became quite controllable in your simulated Panic Stop test, in which it needed 115 feet to prevent from 60 miles per hour, an admirably short stop to get a 3-row crossover SUV. Steering. The CX-9 has good straight-ahead stability for the highway and delivers crisp response when turning. It keeps a good sense of connection while using driver, and steering effort builds nicely because it bends into corners. Excellent among SUVs and then some sedans. Handling. The CX-9 feels eager and nimble on mountain roads. You might notice a amount of body roll and long corners because from the CX-9's relatively high SUV driving position, however it builds gradually plus the chassis remains secure and settled throughout. The overall feel is truly one of confidence. Drivability. The CX-9 moves out quickly if you press around the accelerator. The pedal is smooth as well as simple to regulate. The smart shifting transmission executes smooth shifts which are made quickly after they need for being. Comfort. Whether you're just commuting or choosing a long journey, the CX-9 delivers an outstanding degree of comfort due to a smooth ride, quiet cabin and well-sculpted seats. Our test cask air cooling was mediocre, but nobody is yet certain detail early test sample is representative. Seat comfort. We found the leading seats to get well-shaped and supportive over long hours of touring. The sliding and reclining second-row seats proved equally accommodating. But your third row's low cushion and tight headroom limited its appeal. Ride comfort. Previous Mazda SUVs have generally been tuned for stiff sportiness, even so the CX-9 is much more focused on comfort and luxury. It smooths out road imperfections exceptionally well, but we did encounter some residual rebounds after allowing this to continue moderate-sized lumps and bumps. Noise and vibration. This is but one quiet highway cruiser. wind and road noise is silenced to levels we're acquainted with, not hearing in luxury vehicles. The level of quietness will often have made a few minor creaks through the center console seem louder compared to they were. Note, our test car would have been a pre-production sample. Climate control. On hot days our CX-9's automatic climate control struggled and keep the cabin as cool even as would have liked. The lack of available ventilated seats became a particular problem since the leather didn't appear to breathe as much even as we're utilized to. Interior. Pretty much everything around the CX-9's interior feels right and thoughtfully designed. This is a brand new benchmark for non-luxury SUVs, and also other manufacturers should take notes about how Mazda helps make the most of available space and the way quality components all promote a favorable impression. Ease people. Most major controls are logically placed and simple to use. The infotainment system's main control knob is easily among the finest we've encountered. It is placed where your hand normally rests, the screen is correct in your sightline, solution is quick along with the menus are intuitive. Getting in, getting out. Access to the leading and middle row seats is easy due to tall openings without obstructions. In tight spots, the relatively short doors can open wide, which means you don't have to squeeze in. Third row access does demand a short but inelegant crawl. Driving position. Space and seat adjustments make sure that just about anyone will get a comfortable driving position. The tilt and telescoping tire has enough happen to be pleased all the drivers, and armrests are right where they should be to provide appropriate support. Roominess. The CX-9 feels larger inside than its exterior suggests, as well as front and middle rows easily accommodate larger passengers. The third row has enough space in order to avoid claustrophobia, but a decreased cushion and tight headroom ensure it is best suited for youngsters and smaller adults. Visibility. Generous forward and side visibility, but thickish front roof pillars can obstruct the scene somewhat through tight turns. The rear view is compromised by broad rear pillars and also a small rear window. However, it is no worse in comparison to a typical SUV to use class. Quality. The signature trim uses interior materials which can be usually available to premium luxury vehicles. Every surface includes a solid, quality feel, the gaps are uniform and tight, as well as the paint looks fantastic. This will be as nice an SUV as you'll get inside the class. Utility. The CX-9 doesn't hold just as much cargo as competing SUVs. But thoughtful design allows you to live with, and growing families should find adequate space for his or her stuff. Few people tow with SUVs in this particular class, hence the fact that the CX-9 doesn't lead within this area may not be of concern. Small item storage. You'll find numerous interior storage cubbies with regards to your items. The door pockets are good sized and possess indents that hold large water bottles. Cargo space. We found the CX-9's cargo capacity to get sufficient at 14.4 cubic feet behind another row and 71.2 cubic feet considering the seats folded, but others from the class offer more. On the plus side, it carries a flat cargo floor making it easy to load bulky items. Towing. Towing capacity maxes out at 3,500 pounds, which is about the low side of average among competing three-row SUVs. The Class 2 hitch and wiring harness are purchased together for an after-purchase accessory. Technology. Mazda took a page through the German luxury playbook by incorporating a dial-based infotainment interface, also it's one from the better systems at any price. Likewise, the active safety driver aids there is seen to become well tuned to stop false alarms. Audio and navigation. The Bose stereo, standard on Grand Touring trim and above, delivers clear and powerful audio. And the audio and navigation interface is among the best within the industry because of its sharp and well-placed screen, thoughtful menu structure, as well as a controller that's very easy to learn and rehearse. Smartphone integration. Smartphones are very easy to pair and quick to get recognized on startup. There are also a good amount of USB ports to maintain everyone's devices charged. Unfortunately, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto usually are not available. Driver aids. Advanced precautionary features such as forward collision warning and lane keeping assist are well tuned to areas with high traffic. False alarms are rare, the systems are the expected as needed. Voice control. Voice recognition is accurate, and on-screen prompts simplify use. Using voice commands to go into an address can be as easy as with some other system. Long-term road test. To learn more concerning the Mazda CX-9 on this generation, watch our updates from your full year of living having a 2016 Mazda CX-9 Grand Touring. We cover many methods from seat comfort to real-world fuel economy.